What's going on, guys? Alex from Mr.Snitchy here, and welcome to another episode of our vertical gameplay series. This is a video series where I pick a specific map in Rainbow Six, go through all the bomb sites, and show what kind of vertical gameplay you can get on the map. Today's map is plain. There are only 3 bomb sites to this map, so this should be a shorter episode. So let's start with the first floor bomb site right now. So, as you guys normally do play on the blower here, this right here is normally going to be reinforced. So this is normally reinforcement, and nothing here can get shot. As you see, this is all concrete and metal. Let me open this up real quick. This is a little destructible. So if you go all the way around here, you can open up a little bit into the hallway section. You're going to be above the little art room here, as you can see there. And I guess you can peek a little bit into B. I mean, a little. It's not going to help you very much. Normally you do want to get this hatch opened up with Habana or with Thermite. However, this is a great place for you to take a fuse or anything like that. Just start fusing in here because this is all destructible. As you can see, as I'm just shooting away. Also, you can use this area. However, this is a lot less useful, just because you're right below the carriages compartment, which is right over here. You're kind of just opening up right above this little section here, which, I mean, can be good if, I don't know, maybe you have somebody camping here, doing something really weird, like watching the doorway from here. Don't know why you do that. Or maybe you have somebody over here watching from just a really weird angle, but even then it just has a limit. It has its limited uses. So you just gotta remember that most of this is destructible. Even though bullets can't penetrate it, if you have a sledge, fuse, breaching charges, it's just like the one map house with the mat on the flip bomb site. It makes bullet holes, but it doesn't actually destruct. As you can see earlier, this entire area in the corridor here is destructible. In your little storage, or the art room as I call it, that's all destructible. But if you go into cargo, this is a different story. So, if I just shoot here, you can shoot out the ceiling technically. However, this is all that mat again, and it's not breachable. So your only real areas to breach from A, above. Really, come on. Guess we'll use the shotgun then. Are basically the hatch. And normally, these hatches are completely reinforced normally. So, you have very, very, very little options here. You have basically there. Oops, if I can get out. Fuck, there we go. Basically, that's not going to help you. Basically, you can open up this, so there's going to be hiding in here. You can get the drop on them a little bit, but I don't know who would normally sit here. Just because you're going to have somebody pushing through the outside door, maybe swap somebody up here, and you want to flush them out. So, let's move on to the next bomb site. So, let's start our next bomb site. This is going to be the area under the cockpit and the more open area. This is a bomb site that is very, very easy to defend and very, very hard to attack. So let's start out with it. So let's start in the executive office. So none of this is reinforced or breachable from the top because it's cockpit, which I'll get to in a second. But it does make that weird glass sound, which I don't really get why. But hey, I don't question it. You can, however, not break this from below because we're technically, I guess, the bottom of the plane then. And there's nothing here. Same thing. out here in the hallway. Same thing out here. This is basically the cockpit, and the cockpit has all concrete floor out here. Same story. I could go on and on and on about this. Take this, nothing. Take this, nothing. Up here. Just that weird noise, man. Absolutely nothing. You cannot attack this from above. You cannot attack this from below. So let's run upstairs real quick and I'll show you what I mean and why you can't do that. So now that we're back upstairs, here's why you really can't attack this bonfire from above. This is all concrete. There's the drop hatch that is normal reinforced. Can't break that. Come over here. It's all concrete. This. Can't break it. Oh, there's the bomb site. Below here. Well, nothing. This bomb site is basically the easiest to defend because there's no vertical gameplay on that bomb site. So let's move on to our third and final bomb site. Okay, so let's talk about the final bomb site on this map, which is the other second floor bomb site. So if we come into the executive bedroom, nothing. You can play this from below like I showed earlier. That's that's storage, so that's a bomb site from below. You can play that from below as the defender. A little risky, just because you're not going to have the best angles on people. And the defense really doesn't come through there. They normally come through the top doors, but it just depends. I really don't like playing it from below because you just can't see the entire floor with all of this stuff blocking it. It's an okay site to defend from bottom. I wouldn't recommend it. There we go. Okay, so then if we march our way over from A to B, we have the drop hatch. I normally leave that open, and this entire floor is non-reinforceable and non-vertically gameplayed. There are some redeeming factors though. Here, you're not going to get much. Unless drop hatch. That's normally reinforced, but basically from here, from there over, that's all breachable from above, and about half of this, I believe, is breachable. Let me go up there real quick and I'll show you what I mean. So we're above B now, and here's the drop hatch. You take your person, and you can open all this up. Like all of it. You can come over here. Just open this entire floor up. I mean, this is technically the little connector area, so you can watch for a flank from the connector. It's back there. If you come over to A area, it's not the best angle, but because you can somewhat watch it from above, although you really can't do much with it, especially from the ground, because half of the objective is going to be covered by this server room over here. You can do that. It's easier going to be playing it from below. Give me a second, let's go back down there. So as you can kind of see, you can open up most of it. However, this side you're basically fine because you have that server cabinet right there. So So right here, you're completely fine. But I wouldn't recommend holding this as a defender from the bottom. You can hold this from the top, however. If you want to, if you're gonna run cab, you can play this bomb site from above, which is kind of nice. I wouldn't recommend it, just because if I'm attacking this bomb site, what I'm gonna do is, as most people know, you can drop down from below or above. I'm gonna drop it from here, and I'm just gonna push my way through. Maybe set a claymore at that ladder, and maybe have somebody with a shield watch this ladder. Just depends on the team. And then I'm gonna use Havana Thermite to open up the drop hatch there, and then I'm just gonna start blowing fuse and stuff. Maybe blow this hatch out if I'm really feeling gutsy and just want to jump in, but I wouldn't play it from below. Well, you kind of can't play it from below unless you're going to get these really small sight lines. You can basically destroy everything at the top, unlike what I said before, because my shotgun wasn't working, but hey, whatever. I don't know. This is a good map for verticality in some areas, this bomb site. At the bottom bomb site a little bit, just because of the floor area and how it all works in here. And then the other bomb site, not much really. So if you guys liked the video, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and remember, snitches get stitches.